So these were a little dry and maybe a little bit chalky, if that's the right way to put it, but not too bad. I've had some vegan ones that have slightly more of that kind of texture, so these weren't too bad. There was a little taste of herbs, which was nice. A tiny bit of spice, not really a lot, but you know they had a bit of depth to the flavour. Um, on as I ate more though, I thought they were a bit less dry than I first thought. And they're actually quite moist inside. They'd come out pretty well cooked in the air fryer. I got a nice crisp on the outside. I have to say though, the end flavour, interestingly, does actually remind me of a meat sausage. I don't know quite how that happens. Probably give them a 7 out of 10. So peri peri, I like peri peri as a flavour. These are peri peri bites. They actually had a nice bit of red pepper taste, which I do like. Again, they were a tiny bit chalky, as you often get with these chickpea made items, and therefore they were a little bit dry. Having them dipped in sauce really helped. To be honest, I would have liked to taste the peri peri quite a bit more. They're marketed as peri peri bites. I'm not really getting enough of the peri peri. I don't rate these too highly. I'll probably give them a 5.5. The fish fingers was really interested about these, and to be honest, the texture is not really a million miles away from an actual fish finger. Uh, but the problem is, the main taste I'm left with is two things: the rice, which makes sense because they're made with rice, but for some reason, vinegar. Um, yeah, they've obviously got some kind of citric acid type thing going on, and the main flavour I'm left with is vinegar, and that wasn't really what I was hoping for. So yeah, not my favourite. They didn't really have much flavour other than a little bit ricey and a little bit vinegary. So give these a 5 out of 10. Now the drumsticks. The ones I was most interested to try probably. I really like these actually. The texture is very close to an actual chicken drumstick. Don't know quite how they've achieved that, but it is really close, trust me. Um, it's when I say it's like a chicken drumstick, it's like one of these chicken drumsticks they're imitating. So a minced chicken drumstick that you can buy breaded. Um, yeah, it's really like that texture. To be honest, they had a nice taste. The taste was similar as well to an actual chicken drumstick of this kind. I'm actually very impressed with these. Nice crunch and on the breading as well. So all in all, I would give these an 8 out of 10. Very good. Dessert, we're onto some vegan chocolate. I've had a lot of good vegan chocolate. There are a lot of manufacturers, both small and big, making vegan chocolate that's of good quality. So let's try this one. This is Lidl's own brand. Now, when you look at the pattern of this chocolate, they are clearly imitating cones, which is typical of them to do something cheap like that. Though I will say I'm in a bit too mind with this one because there's actually a reason why cones use that pattern. It's got a meaning behind it. But you know, and the problem is, our Lidl have Lidl made the chocolate with the same meaning? I'm not sure, but um, it's it's what they do, isn't it, Lidl? Right. So this chocolate, taste wise, though, was nice. It was good chocolate, and for 1.49 a block, I would say the quality is decent and the value is good. So you get a really nice pretzel flavour in the chocolate. You get little bits of pretzel, tastes really good, and you get a nice bit of salty as well. And for me, that is a good mix of chocolate. So this is quite a milk chocolate. It's pretty smooth, to be fair. Yeah, smooth chocolate mixed with the pretzel and saltiness. I would definitely buy this again, especially if it's staying at 1.49. I think that's actually a bargain. Lastly, little bonus because I just found this just as I was about to finish this video when I was doing a shop in my local co-op. They often have this reduced section with some pretty cheap stuff. This just had today's date on, that was all. That's why it was so cheap. So I've never tried this before. So it's from a very big manufacturer. Um, and I have to say, I really like this. I'm definitely going to look for this one again. it's seriously smooth. It's a really smooth chocolate. It's not very rich, but what I really like and what really comes through is the almondy taste. It's got a real nice almondy taste and a real nice oaty taste. So as long as you like an oaty and almondy taste, this is really nice. I have looked up the price online to see what it normally costs, and it's more closer to £3, so more what you'd expect from this brand. But I mean, if you wanted a treat in terms of quality, it's probably worth that price. But um, if you can get as cheap as I did, obviously that's a great steal. Um, but yeah, I would give this an 8 out of 10. Oh, and the pretzel chocolate before, I would also I'll give that a 7.5. And that's all of them. So I hope you liked that little roundup of some vegan items I tried. If you have any particular favourites from that list, perhaps you've tried them yourself, or perhaps you can recommend some that I haven't tried, let me know.